Hi again, Sajay's back again, doing another Transformers review. Decided to do something completely random, and decided to do a Beast Machines toy, which is Scavenger. Scavenger is a bit, alt mode especially, he is a little homage to his G1 self. He never appeared in the show. The Scavengers are basically demolition drones. Scavenger has command over them, but Tankor has ultimate control over him. Scavenger didn't really have a big thing in the Beast Machines comics, and he certainly wasn't in the show. They're mainly just added around as sort of extra characters. I think he may have a couple of lines of dialogue. They're mainly used for clearing and demolitions. That's their primary function. But the toy, on the other hand, is quite interesting, and let's have a little ganders at that. And here is Scavenger in his alt mode. As I said, he is a homage to his G1 namesake in the fact that he does look a bit like a JCB digger, in the fact that we've got a little cabin section here, and we have the hydraulic arm and the treads. So he is a bit of a homage to it. I don't own many Beast Machine toys, or Beast Wars toys for that matter, but this figure, he just looked unusual, and he really drew me attention. I really do like this animal tank vibe he has, because, you know, he's got this lovely little Gatling gun, which is articulated, and he's got these 3 rockets, and he actually has a little gimmick which works off this, which operates the mouth, which is pretty cool. The digger itself is got a wide motion of articulation. You know, it can bend anywhere. I also really dig the paint apps they put on this thing. It's really, really nice. I really like this like mesh camouflage with the red and green, which looks quite nice. Not a big fan of the wheels though. You know, I would have preferred if they carried on like a little set of treads. But also inside here we have his spark, which is quite nicely hidden inside that little cab section. I do also like this little like red marking they've put on the clear, and the little hydraulic detailing they did. Detailing wise aside, they've done a really nice job. You know, you've got loads of really nice detailing in there on the back. Again, the paint apps. You know, you've got the claws here, which will form his hands in robot mode, which don't do a good job of hiding them. But I love on how you've got this chrome, and then they've actually tinted the ends red. Really nice paint apps they put on this, and again, loads of lovely detailing there on the arms. You know, it's really quite nice for a deluxe, and it's, like I said, it's the one thing that really drew me to this character. You know, I hadn't seen the show by then, so I didn't know who any of these people were, but, you know, he is very, very nice. Now, before I put him into robot mode, this is a sort of unofficial mode that I came up with when I was messing about with this guy, and I've actually created a sort of animal mode for this. And the way you do this sort of animal mode is you split the wheels apart at the back. Let's refocus. Spread the front apart. And like I said, this is just a fan base mode, but it works from my opinion, considering he is supposed to be like a Beast Wars. You'll probably think it looks rubbish, but I don't know. It works for me for some strange reason. See? Robot chicken mode. How's that? You can even have him with swept back wings. But yeah, that's a sort of me bored one day, decided to give him an actual animal mode, and it works okay actually. Sort of like little wing dragon mode, or yeah, it could be. Yeah, it probably is just looking like a chicken, but no, that's a little fan-based mode I invented for this. Onto the robot mode itself, if you excuse me playing about with this thing. Quite simplistic transformation. I'll change him back, so well, nearly back, so you can get a better idea. So we'll start off back in his vehicle mode. For now, just all you do is keep the weapons out. We split the back apart again, and we push this head all the way down, like that. We push the wheels on the side, and they don't lock, strangely enough. I bring these down and rotate them, so we now have arms, and we fold these down, flip the treads, and fold out his very itty bitty little feet. Well, and you can just fold his weapon sort of out of the way, and his head is just hidden inside there, and that's pretty much his head. Try to give you a detailed view. Just a little set of eyes, which actually looks quite okay. Overall, I do like this robot mode. It's tiny, you know, it's the size of a scout class figure, but I dig the little head coming out, and you know, he's still got his Gatling gun he can still use. Articulation pretty awesome on this. You know, you've got ball jointed shoulders, so they got a nice movement. You've got ball joint on the elbow, so that will go every which way you want it. It'll also, you know, fully rotate. Hands are articulated, so they can open, they can close. No waist articulation, but he does have ball jointed hips and a ball joint on his knee as well, which moves around quite a lot. He does have really tiny little feet, but luckily you've got this tread acting as a rear heel spur, which is quite good. He's possibly one of the smallest of the Beast Machine's drones. Obsidian probably comes second, but really nice compact design. I do, something about this really drew me to it, and it still does. You know, the color scheme is nice. He has really nice little paint apps, which I do dig. So would I recommend this guy? You can get him cheap. Like most Beast Machines, he's cheap. But he's a cool little character. He also had a repaint in Energon. Was that it? No, sorry. In RID, there is a repainted Scavenger. But no, he's worth a little look. He won't take it back much. So this has been Beast Machine Scavenger inside J's, saying have a good day, have a good evening, whatever the time is. Make sure you're having a good one, and I'll see you in another review.